Today we are going to tell you everything about OceanGate Titan submarine that had gone missing and found the remains of it due to its design flaws. According to experts, the downfall of the Titan submersible may have been caused by its innovative design. The elongated shape of the submarine, coupled with the repeated stress on the hull over time, could have contributed to the implosion that occurred on June 18th. It is suggested that during each dive, the thick 5-inch hull could have developed small cracks that were initially undetectable, but eventually became critical and rapidly expanded. Jasper Graham-Jones, an associate professor at the University of Plymouth, explained this phenomenon to the Associated Press. Tragically, the implosion resulted in the loss of 5 lives, including OceanGate CEO Stockton Rush, British billionaire Hamish Harding, French diving expert Paul-Henri Nargeolet, Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood, and his son Suleiman Dawood. The examination of the submersible structure follows the discovery of presumed human remains by the U.S. Coast Guard within the wreckage of the Titan submarine. These remains will be returned to the U.S. for analysis as part of the ongoing international investigation into the events leading to the catastrophic voyage to the Titanic shipwreck earlier this month. The cost of the search for the missing Titan submersible is expected to be in the millions of dollars, according to experts. This unprecedented ocean search involves multiple countries and commercial enterprises, making it unique in scale. Operating the aircraft alone is expensive, with the Pentagon estimating the hourly cost to be tens of thousands of dollars. Various aircraft, including turboprop P-3 Orion, jet-powered P-8 Poseidon sub-hunters, and C-130 Hercules, were deployed for the search efforts. While some agencies may seek reimbursements for their expenses, the U.S. Coast Guard, whose bill alone will amount to millions of dollars, is generally not allowed to collect reimbursement under federal law regarding search and rescue services. The Coast Guard stated that it does not seek to recover the costs associated with search and rescue from the recipients of those services, as it is both a matter of law and policy. According to experts, the design of the Titan submersible may have contributed to its failure, particularly during deep dives to the Titanic wreckage.
One concern raised by Chris Roman, a professor at the University of Rhode Island's Graduate School of Oceanography, is that the elongated shape of the Titan submersible could have increased external pressure. In contrast, a spherical shape is considered ideal because water pressure is evenly distributed on all sides. The implosion of the submersible on June 18th, resulting in the loss of 5 lives, may have been caused by small cracks or fissures in the hull of the sub. Jasper Graham-Jones, an associate professor of mechanical and marine engineering at the University of Plymouth, explained that with each descent to the Titanic, these cracks could have formed and, over time, become critical and rapidly expanded. Initially, these cracks might have been too small to detect, but as they grew, they could have led to the catastrophic failure of the submersible. Pelagic Research Service's remotely operated vehicle, ROV, named Odysseus, played a crucial role in the international search for the missing passengers and the Titan submersible at the site of the Titanic wreckage. Odysseus is among a limited number of ROVs capable of reaching the extreme depths of 12,500 feet, 3,700 meters, where the Titanic wreckage is located. Prior to Odysseus's deployment and exploration of the ocean floor, the U.S. Coast Guard and U.S. Navy had been unable to determine the whereabouts of the submersible or confirm if it had indeed imploded. The arrival of Odysseus provided essential assistance in these efforts, allowing for a comprehensive search of the area. According to Alan Estrada, a Mexican actor who embarked on an undersea voyage on the same Titan submersible that is now missing, he experienced a similar situation where the sub ran out of battery power during the voyage. Estrada mentioned that he and the other passengers were lost in the depths of the sea for 2 hours until the vessel had to return to ensure their safety. Estrada had secured a $125,000 excursion to explore the Titanic shipwreck last July. Due to undisclosed reasons, the trip was delayed by a year, and the cost had doubled to $250,000 by the time he went on the expedition. Estrada acknowledged that the risk of losing his life was his biggest concern, but he was aware of the risks associated with such expeditions. In response to questions about safety, a spokesperson for the mothership that launched the missing submersible, OceanGate's Titan, defended the company, stating that it runs an extremely safe operation. Sean Leet, co-founder and chairman of Horizon Maritime Services, the owner of the Polar Prince mothership, emphasized the safety of OceanGate's operations.